Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I am going to do a Label My Library today, if you didn't already see the title. And this is a really fun book that I got from a friend of mine who went on a trip and brought me this really cool book. So I have a work friend who has turned into one of my closest friends in a really long time. So it's crazy how that kind of stuff works, right? You start talking because you work together, and then you realize just how much you accept each other and care about each other, and you're just, before you know it, it's like they're just a part of your life, like they always existed there, even though I haven't been here that long. So when you're able to find that kind of chemistry with someone, it's really, really amazing. And this lady, oh my goodness, she is just wonderful. Okay. Um, so her and her family went on a trip to Japan. They used to live there, and they went back to visit because their daughter was born there but doesn't really remember being there, right? So they wanted to take her there and saw all the sights and all the things. And while she was on this trip, she thought about me, right? And she brought me this really cool book, right? But when she gave it to me, I started laughing because it's in Japanese. Like, the only words that are in English are like how to make and the word yarn. That's it. Everything else is in Japanese. I can't read this book. However, you will see towards the end of the book look video that I did for this, um, I figured out how to read the book. But I thought I would share with you some of the things that I would like to make out of this book, and that's what Label My Library is all about. Sam over at Memphis Makes, to my knowledge, is the one that kind of laid the groundwork for this. She started doing this, and I asked her, hey, would you mind if I did it too? Just because, I mean, I don't have nearly the pattern library that she does, but I do have a significant one. And I would like to label them, to tag them something, because you buy books for a reason. There's things that you see that you're like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Or if you get gifted a book, right? It's because somebody knows you and they know the things that you like to make. So this is a lot of household items, which means for me, they're going to be made out of cotton. I love cotton. I like to make household items. Win-win, right? The only barrier, like I said, is it's in Japanese. But I figured it out. It's sorted. It's just gonna be a little bit harder to do. So I'm gonna show you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, so there are 4 items that I would like to make, and I'm gonna show them to you. Actually, let me get my little sticky note here, and I can rip while I go. Because I did get sort of prepared, but not completely prepared. Okay. Well, I know what the items are, so I'll just have to flip to them as I go. Okay. So I'm going to rip 4 little sheets here, and then I'll show them to you. Okay, so this first one is a pot divider. So this is something that you would put in between your pots as you were stacking them. And so this you could actually probably make out of acrylic yarn because you're not um, doing anything with it in particular as far as like anything that has to do with heat or anything like that. So you could do it out of acrylic. I would do it out of cotton just out of an abundance of caution. Right? So the next one, let me put that in there so we can actually, okay. So the next one is this little pocket thing here. Now you can use this for a variety of things. You could use it as a soap sack in the shower. You could use it as like a tea bag holder, not to put in your in your drink, but to like hold your tea bags until you're ready to use them. All sorts of things. I mean, that would be, I would call it a multi-purpose make there. But I really like this one a lot. And then, oh, this is not one of them, but I love this little basket. I love it. I don't want to make it right now. It's not on my list of things that I want to make, but I think it's super cute. And I did a book look where I showed you all of the items, so forgive me for not going back through each and every item. I've already shown them to you. So I don't want to go back through the whole book, or you wouldn't watch the other video. Okay, so this next one is for the shower, and you can use it as like a loofah or something, but it is a teardrop shape flannel, washcloth, rag, whatever you want to call it, right? And I actually really like those colors too. And I have all of those. Well, la-dee-da. I can make them all. Okay, and then this is the last one. So this is like almost like a trivet or something like that. That you can set hot pan or hot dish or something on, or you could use it as a pot holder, or if you did it in scrubby yarn, you could make it into like a scrubby for your dishes. There's all kinds of things that you could do with it. But it's simple and effective, and I think that it would be a lot of fun, right? You could even use it as excuse me, as like a little face round to like wash your face with when you got out of the shower, or take your makeup off, or whatever you'd like. But yeah, so I know this video is really short. Oh, and you can't see me. Better? No, not better. Better. Okay. But I've been thinking about this book since I got it and since I did the video, and I thought I would really like to do a Label My Library because I've already been thinking about things that I want to make out of this book, and I've told myself that I'm not starting anything else. I don't care how small it is, right? Because these things are small. I'm not starting anything else until I finish a project, and I am almost finished. I was hoping I'd be finished the first couple of weeks of school, but it has kicked my tail, you guys. I don't know, I already don't sleep well, but I'm sleeping worse than normal. So it's really, really hard to concentrate at night because any amount of focus that I try to do, I end up falling asleep, and then because I've fallen asleep early, I wake up early, and then it just keeps happening over and over and over again. So I'm trying to stop that. But I am hoping finally to finish the bag, that accordion bag that I started. Forgive the beeping, that if you heard that, that was a dehumidifier. I have, I just have to sew up the sides and weave in the ends, and I'll be finished with the bag. And then I want to finish at least the Jack Skellington. Even if I don't finish Sally, I want to finish Jack. So that's kind of two things off of my pile before I start something else. Because like I said, these things are super small, but I am overwhelmed. Not just with the crochet part, but because I have so much going on, I am overwhelmed in the sense that trying to think of anything new to do, I'm going to shut down. But the Label My Library is a good way to get the projects marked so that when you are ready and you do have time and you are able, if you had whirled enough in time, right? You can do them. So that is my Label My Library short and sweet. Sorry you all for this lovely Japanese crochet book that my friend brought me all the way from Okinawa. So let me know what of the items that I picked you would make. I'll show them to you again. So we have the little pot separator, this number 3 here. We have the little bag here. Then we have the little wash your body teardrop thing in the bathroom. And then last but not least, we have a little circle trivet or pot holder or face scrubby or so many options. Let me know which ones of those that you would like to make. Which ones of those do you think I would make first? So if you had to pick out of the 4 of these, which one do you think I would make first? What do you think? So let me know in the comments below. And until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!